Hi Pisces, this is your March 18th through the 24th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. The first spread is going to be on new love coming into your life. The second spread is for those of you who are already in a relationship or marriage. The third spread is love from the past for all of you. And in the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances for this week. And we'll wrap things up with spread number 5, which is what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the 9 of Pentacles clarified by the 3 of Cups. We have the 7 of Swords clarified by the Moon. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the 8 of Wands. Then in the potential outcome, we have the 2 of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. And we also have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with maybe an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you could be dealing with absolutely any zodiac sign this week. To be honest with you, Pisces, the first thing I thought of is you were going to some kind of event, like an award ceremony, and you and this new person will meet there, and the two of you will leave before that party is over. You guys will sneak out without saying goodbye to anybody. You know, perhaps I'm thinking this because we just had the Oscars during the last weekend, but that's what I kind of see with the 9 of Pentacles clarified by the 3 of Cups, right? The 3 of Cups is a card of a celebration, okay? And the 9 of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is in the center of attention, right? So that's perhaps why I'm thinking Oscars or thinking about some kind of an award ceremony. Right, but somebody is definitely in the center of attention with the 9 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups is definitely some kind of a celebration that has to do with that. It could be you, Pisces, who is in the center of attention. Right, you could be sneaking out of your own birthday party. If you still have a birthday this week, we're wrapping up your birthday season this week, so perhaps it's your birthday party. But yeah, happy birthday, by the way, if you're celebrating this week. Yeah, it could be some kind of a reunion, right, with the 3 of Cups. But the next 4 cards, the 7 of Swords clarified by the Moon and the Ace of Wands clarified by the 8 of Wands, you are leaving. You are leaving. The 7 of Swords is not a very honest card, to be honest with you, Pisces, but in this case, it could be you guys sneaking out, right? Sneaking out of that party. Or perhaps you're gonna meet this you've already met this person at some kind of an event, but you just don't want anybody to know that the two of you are together, right? And you're like keeping it to yourselves, you're keeping it under wraps with the 7 of Swords, you're not telling anybody. The Moon clarifying the 7 of Swords, that's you, Pisces. That's your major arcana card. Alright? It's you. It's your major arcana card. Alright, and it's the only major arcana card on the table. And by the way, it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, right? That means you're the one in the center of attention. Perhaps, like I said, you're the one who is celebrating something, like your birthday, or you're the one calling the shots. Right, you run this show. And then we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the 8 of Wands. So yes, in the beginning, it's going to be primarily based on passion. You know, the Ace of Wands is a very passionate ace. Very passionate ace. It's like the two of you will not be able to stay away from one another. Not unable to get your hands off one another. If you know what I mean, right? The 8 of Wands clarifying that. Again, if it's all happening on the same day, the two of you are leaving, right? The 8 of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. You guys are getting out of that venue, you know, before it's over. Or you two of you could go somewhere together, travel somewhere together without telling anybody, right? The 8 of Wands is a card of getting on a plane, getting on a train, getting in a car and going somewhere. Maybe you're going to go to Vegas and have a good time. I don't know. It could be like a weekend getaway for the two of you. Very passionate weekend getaway with that Ace of Wands. But the good news, the really good news, right? This is good news right here, what we're just talking about, but the really good news is that eventually this has a chance of evolving into something different, right? The remaining cards are all about very deep feelings, love, and making future plans together, right? We have the 2 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups in the potential outcome, and we have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know, this is different. This is the evolution. This is like the the two of you are moving towards that, right? The Ace of Cups is the second ace, but it's all about love, genuine, true, authentic love. Then the Two of Cups is a soulmate card, which is also about love. It's a card of when two people feel the same way towards one another. The Knight of Pentacles is all about, making future plans together. It's the most serious, the most grounded, the most long-term knight out of all four knights, and the most financially abundant knight out of all four knights. When the Knight of Pentacles, you can always plan ahead. Alright? And the Queen of Cups right next to the deck, that's you. You're in this reading at least twice. Pisces, right? The Moon is your major arcana card, and the Queen of Cups, I assume that's also you. You could also be the person in the Nine of Pentacles if you're celebrating your birthday, or if you're being awarded or recognized for something. Alright, one interesting reading. A very passionate new beginning will eventually become something very loving and long-term. Alright, really happy for you, Pisces. Congratulations. If you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, Pisces, this spread is for you. We have the Lovers, the Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Wands, and we have Strength on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Leo, or whatever your person's zodiac sign is. I don't mean to scare you, Pisces, but you have a difficult choice to make this week. Okay, perhaps both of you have this choice in front of you. We start with the Lovers. Could be a Gemini you're dealing. The Lovers is a card of a choice. Alright, the Ten of Wands right next to the Lovers is a card of something that's difficult. It's a card of a burden. It's a card of that's taken a toll on us. Right, so I think it's simply a difficult choice. Right, difficult decision. Strength on the bottom of the deck could be Leo you're dealing with, but Strength could be a card of courage. Alright, so some of you may even require courage to move forward with this, to go through with this. And I think you will manage, right? We have the Three of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, right? Whereas the Lovers is a card of a choice. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who knows what they want, somebody who already made a choice. The Eight of Wands clarifying that it could be a card of communication or a card of travel. So perhaps you're communicating what you've chosen, what you've decided, or you're literally going somewhere. Okay, it could be a very difficult choice as to where to go for your next vacation. Right? Or maybe you're thinking about moving and you're looking at two different houses and you really like both of them and you have to decide. Or it could be about something entirely different. But again, I don't mean to scare you, but I think you'll manage. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Wands, clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Moon, clarified by the Knight of Swords, and we also have the Three of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you got this King of Wands. What's interesting about this reading is that the only sort of action-taking card on the table is the Knight of Swords, right next to the deck, right? And this card is clarifying you, the Moon. The Moon is your major arcana card. And this is, I guess, how you're going to be reacting towards this King of Wands, right? You're going to chase him out of your life. That's what I think the Knight of Swords is. Because out of all four knights, the Knight of Swords is the one that tends to get into fights. But in this case, this is you getting pissed off with this person. You're not going to be really happy when this person shows up. But, I guess they are showing back up. Alright, the King of Wands, the first card that came out is most likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. They're clarified by the Five of Pentacles, which is a card of loneliness, sadness, feeling left out in the cold. The Nine of Wands in the middle is a card of a wounded warrior. And I think all of this is how they're going to be feeling once you unleash that Knight of Swords on them. Okay? And we also have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It's a card of a broken heart. Perhaps they broke your heart in the past, and that's why you're reacting this way. And you have a full right to react this way. But you're not even... It's like you're not even negotiating with them. You don't want to hear anything about this person. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Pisces, this week. We have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Well, I know, Pisces, this will resonate with very, very few of you. right? This week, it will resonate with you if you are deciding to leave. All right, you're deciding to leave your existing employer, or if you run your own business, you may drop a vendor or a supplier or a business partner because you found somebody better. Okay, that's what this spread is all about. All right, the Page of Swords, the first card I came out, could be interpreted so many different ways. For some of you, this is you putting in your 2-week notice, right? Or a week notice. Or you may send them an email and tell them you're quitting right now. I don't know. The Page of Swords could also be a card of you doing research. You could be researching something new. Maybe you want to start your own business, right? And you've done your research. You're ready to file paperwork. You're ready to start your own business. Okay. Or the Page of Swords. You could be you looking for a new job. Okay. And you will find something better than what you currently have or currently do. Because the Queen of Cups in the middle, right, that's you. You're clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a card of a new beginning. And the thing about the Ace of Wands, this is when we get really passionate about something. And in this case, this is you getting passionate about your own business if you're starting one, or you're getting passionate about a new job, or a new vendor, a new supplier, what have you. The Fool on the bottom of the deck is a card of starting something brand spanking new, or leaving, liberating yourself from your existing job, especially if your current job sucks. And the Eight of Cups right next to the deck, yeah, this is you leaving, packing up and leaving. They're looking at you go into the sunset. Yeah, that's what I see here. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Pisces. We have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be dealing with a Cancer or absolutely any zodiac sign. What you're not expecting is an invitation to go somewhere. Alright, yes, that's what it is. Or you may, I don't know, surprise yourself if you want to go somewhere. You may want to invite somebody to come along with you. Right, because the Page of Cups is an invitation, but for most of you, this is an invitation directed at you. But for some of you, it could be you deciding to invite somebody. But definitely a trip. The trip is coming up. Not necessarily this week, maybe at some point in the future, but you will receive that invitation. You know, the three cards that follow the Page of Wands are all travel cards, all of them. Okay, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Chariot, they can all be interpreted as cards of literally going somewhere, and I think that's what you're not expecting. Okay, so yeah, Pisces, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing week.